Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. Hope you guys are doing well. Today I have on a returning pro who's actually never been here on voice though. It is none other than Dar, aka Dharanikota. Dar, how are you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
Doing fantastic. How does it feel to be live on voice? Is it different?
Yeah, a little
I'd imagine
bit.
so. Go ahead, what?
Yeah, a little bit.
So today we have you on. Actually, tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, how did you get into Clash Royale? Who do you play for right now? Any like CRL news that you can share with us, or what's going on in the life of Dar?
So I'm on Sandstorm. I do ladder and competitive for them. And I got into competitive Clash Royale like a few months ago. I started in adult esports, and I just grew up from there.
Yeah, man. When did you realize that you were really good, like right off the bat, or did it take some time? And what do you attribute you getting better at the game?
So like I was pretty bad, and then I found in chat, and I started watching his streams. And then he had his draft royales, and I won like 5 in a row one time, and he invited me to join adult, and then I learned from there.
The rest is history. Was there one like point during your learning process before you became a pro player that you were like, wow, that is something that I mark as a defining moment in my trajectory as a player? Or is it just like a bunch of little things you picked up along the way?
I think it's just a bunch of little things. I don't have any major accomplishments or anything.
Okay. Well, hey, tell us about the deck that we're going to be sharing today. It's kind of like a new Splashyard deck. I love it because it has Giant Skeleton, which I'm a big fan of, Dar. I'm not sure if you ever knew that, but love Giant Skeleton. Tell us about this deck, how long you've been playing it. I know you've been having a lot of success with it, and I should have probably led off with this, but we'll be doing the last 2 matches of a Grand Challenge live today. So you're at 10-1 right now with this deck. We'll be playing live, so hopefully it's a 2 video, or we'll show a replay if you go 2-0. But tell us about the deck, man.
So, I think Graveyard is my favorite archetype in the game to play.
Okay.
But, so since 3 Musketeers and Expo are like really common in the meta right now, and Graveyard decks are really weak against those 2 archetypes, I was thinking of putting in Giant Skeleton to deal with like 3 Musketeers and Expo. Because the Giant Skeleton is really good against Expo.
Yeah.
And Giant Skeleton can take care of the 2 Musk lane, and you have cards like Dark Prince, Baby Dragon, NATO, to deal with the other cards that they support their 1 Musketeer with.
Yeah, it looks like an awesome deck, man. And I think that Giant Skeleton, because of those reasons that you said, probably suits this meta better than Bowler did in like the old school Splashyard, you know? So
yeah, the Bowler got melted really fast.
yeah. So definitely helps. The Giant Bomb is so OP. I think that the Giant Skeleton might be one of the most underrated cards in the game. Would you agree as a pro, or what do you think?
Yeah, I think it's really good right now.
Okay, cool. Well, hey, dude, let's go ahead and hop into some matches here. I've been blabbing long enough. Whereabouts are you from? Are you from the United States?
Yeah, I'm from the United States.
Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and hop into a live, man.
All right, I'm searching.
Okay. So again, he is 10-1 right now, guys.
I'm playing Oxalate.
Oh, you're playing Oxalate! Oh, no! All right, no pressure. He sees your clan. Oh, no. Well, I don't know. I was gonna cheer for him to just let him know what's up, but then I don't want to jinx you either. So you're starting with no plays right now. Why is that?
I have Graveyard, Dark Prince, NATO, and Poison. So I'm just gonna wait. He dropped minions, so I dropped the Dark Prince in the back. Gonna drop the Mega Minion to deal with his Dark Prince once it kills mine.
So far, he's starting out very slow himself here. No idea what he's playing.
Can
Could
use
be
Ice
like a
Golem
bridge
for the
spam.
bandit.
Okay.
It's probably bridge spam.
Is that the ideal placement for an Ice Golem against a bandit? I never know.
It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
To be honest, as long as you play it on your side.
Nice Baby Dragon.
Yeah, it's gonna be bridge spam.
Yep.
I don't have a really good play. I don't want to drop a Giant Skeleton, so I'm just gonna poison that out.
Okay. So you want to respond here with a Giant Skelly?
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna drop
Gotcha.
Dark Mega Minion, Dark Prince. That's unfortunate. This isn't good. I probably should have used the Giant Skeleton there. That's gonna be a tower. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is. It's
I think
Ox,
that was
though.
a bad poison on my end. That was a bad poison on my end.
Early
I
on,
shouldn't
yeah.
have poisoned that.
Well, this is good, man. I mean, obviously, hopefully you come back, but don't be like stressed about it or nervous, because everybody, like one of the main comments that I get in my videos is, why do you never show losses? You know, we want to see what could have been done differently. So thank you for helping me out, Dar. I appreciate it.
I'm just gonna take that damage and throw a big push in the back.
Okay. Is this the type of deck that you're comfortable taking damage, or is it more circumstantial like this because you're already down?
I think it's comfortable because they can't just spell cycle you out like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so he has Fireball. At least that's good.
Yeah.
There we go. Gonna get a charge there.
Nice. Nice.
Sweet.
I think I'm back in this game.
You're back in it, baby. Back in it. Oh, he says good game. Why does he say that? That's silly.
There is no way of getting damage through anymore.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna poison if I have to. Don't have to poison. That's
Yeah,
good.
you don't have to. Yep. All right. Sweet.
I'm gonna block the lane with the giant skeleton.
I'm not sure if the people... Well, I'll tell you guys in a second. All right, man. Don't call it a comeback against the Ox. I'm pulling for you. Okay, so...
Second ice golem in the back. That was bad minions by him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They just went to their death there.
The giant skeleton bomb's gonna get a lot of value, I think. Hopefully. Nope.
Nope.
That's fine.
Yeah. Are you always making sure in this situation that you're saving a little bit of elixir in case he spams you hardcore in the pocket?
Yeah. Because I can't just go aggressive. He's just gonna spam me and take my tower.
Exactly. Like he could drop Bandit, Battle Ram, whatever, right in on your side. So as at this point, are you just kind of slow playing for? Okay, forget it.
I think I'm gonna go with Graveyard.
Okay.
All right, that's fine.
I noticed that you didn't poison there.
Yeah, that would have been a little bit aggressive. I wouldn't have
Okay.
gotten any damage.
Mm-hmm. Nice NATO there. Beautiful. So he's not
Alright.
going to be able to cut you there.
Giant skeleton in the back.
Okay. So why did you decide to Giant Skelly in the back there instead of deciding to go in for a Graveyard right there?
Because he had Inferno Dragon, it would have gotten a lot of value.
Okay.
Alright, he's gonna Fireball. Alright.
There it is. All right. No pressure, Ox.
Just NATO'd the minions.
Oh!
Nice. I think that's game. That's
Yep.
game.
Good game,
Let's go.
man. That was a great comeback. What a way to start the vid, dude.
Thanks.
Beating the Oxalate. Oxalate, obviously a really, really good player. Shout out to
Yeah.
Oxalate and subscribe to his YouTube channel. I'll link it in the description below. He's a great guy, too, so can't say enough about Ox. Thought he had you there, though, man. I even gave you the big
Yeah,
speech
same.
about, if you lose, it's actually a good thing. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into another one. This is going to be your 12th, right?
Yeah, 11-1.
All right, 11-1, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. That was actually a really good match. That was awesome. I'm glad that we did this live. So searching, obviously.
Yeah, searching.
So tell us about, like, is this your favorite deck right now, or is it in the running, or?
It's my favorite deck, yeah.
Okay. And what is your second favorite deck? I know that you play like a lot of, because you've come to me with a lot of decks in the past. You played beatdown decks, I believe, I want to say, but I kind of remember you for bait a lot. Do you just play whatever?
Yeah, I like log bait.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm in.
Okay.
I like log bait a lot, yeah.
All right, let's see. Going up against no YouTuber this time. So that last match, when I commentated the first minute or so on like a 5-second delay. So I'm not sure if, I apologize for you folks at home. I forgot that I have like a weird audio delay now. Anyway.
Just gonna drop Ice Golem for that.
Yep. So he starts off with the gang. Interesting. Could be playing bait, could be playing hog.
3M.
3 muskie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good call.
I'm just
Huh?
gonna cycle a Mega Man. Might be giant double prince bait.
Yeah, maybe the
Or
giant
minor
Sparky
poison.
deck.
Yep.
All right, here comes Giant.
Giant Sparky or giant double
think-
prince.
Yeah. So
You
when
could
they
rush
drop it,
opposite lanes, so I'm holding Dark Prince. Alright, I'm
Sp-
gonna drop Dark Prince behind.
There
Okay,
it is.
yeah, it's
Sparky
Sparky.
called it, baby. All right, so you actually, Giant Skeleton's going to perform very well against Sparky.
Yeah. It's gonna move into that bomb.
Yep. Boom. Dead.
Nice.
Sweet. So I think against this deck, it's not a bad matchup for you. It's certainly better than Muskies, I'd assume, or maybe not.
Yeah, it's a pretty good matchup.
Okay.
I don't know why I used Miner. I've never seen this before.
Yeah. I think I have seen this, actually. I think it was maybe on TV Royale a day or two ago, this version.
Yeah.
But I think his
I think
last...
the original one
it's-
is Fireball, so he doesn't have poisons for my graveyard.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder what
Alright,
his big spell is. Ooh, he missed it. So what I was gonna ask earlier is, whenever your opponent drops a tank, so it could be a giant or a golem or even a lava hound, can you briefly kind of run down how you're gonna want to handle each of those cards? Are you gonna want to respond? And ideally,
So if it's a giant or a golem, I'm gonna drop a giant skeleton in the back. If it's a lava hound, I'm gonna push opposite lane, I think, if my hand is good.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll defend with Mega Minion, Baby Dragon, and I'll poison on defense if needed.
okay, great defense here on your part on the left.
Yeah.
Just gonna get maybe 2 swings of that
And then I'm gonna
giant.
giant skeleton in front and push off of this.
Okay,
Nope. I'll go
go
right here.
opposite lane graveyard.
Yeah.
There it is. So does he have poison? I don't think he
My
does.
bats. Yeah, I'm gonna
Nice.
poison. Oh, this is the ass. Oh, no, never mind. I thought it was the Asashini deck, but he doesn't have a Goblin Barrel in it.
Man, dude. All right. Still need a poison on that, or actually we need more than that. So it's got to defend here. Nice Ice Golem Baby Dragon. Obviously, he's gonna want to pressure with like giant minion horde or something really
Just gonna
aggressive.
graveyard poison. Hopefully that's it. Oh yeah, it's gonna be game.
That's it. GG, man. Dude, you're ruining the video. It's already over. Take care, guys. Nah, I'm just joking. All right, good game, man. That was actually a lot of fun to watch. Let's see. Where are you? Oh, you shared and everything. So you're actually... Okay, you haven't played ladder too much. Let's watch one of your replays. Is there... You said Three Musketeers is the trickiest matchup, or what would you say is the most difficult matchup?
So for normal graveyard decks, I'd say Expo and Three Muskies are the hardest matchups. So I shared a Three Musketeer matchup. Early in the chat. I think we should watch that.
Okay, let's do it. So you have the ladder replays at the very top here. Let's see if you have...
It's
Okay.
against Slafer.
Okay, I have one as well against Mr. Syrah. Is he any good?
I'm gonna scroll up.
He's a 15-game winner, so let's just go with your guy.
Let's go with Slafer. He has like 300k cards one.
Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, sweet. All right, so I'm going to press play in 3, 2, 1, go.
All
All right, so man, just kind of walk us through your decision-making process. What's going on in your head? Any maybe keys to the match? Just make sure you point those out for us.
All right.
So you're going against Three Musketeers. So let me just start off with the obvious question: is how do you normally handle a pump?
Sometimes I slow roll a giant skeleton push in the back,
Okay.
or sometimes I just poison the pump because it's equal trade.
Okay. So what circumstance would you prefer? Like, let's say their opening play was pump. Would you slow roll it? Let's pretend that you had both poison and giant skeleton in hand. What would you do?
I think I would just poison out the pump.
Okay.
Here I didn't. I don't know why I didn't, but I would normally poison the pump.
Maybe because you already had Ice Golem anyway, right? For the heck of
Yeah.
it. Might as well support a little bit. Okay, so this would be what a slow roll means. And obviously, you can still get value out of a poison even if you wait like 20 seconds like you are here
Yeah.
on the pump. So that puts him, you can tell he's probably thinking about playing Three Muskies, but he decides instead to play the
Pump up
horde
again,
in yeah. So there, yeah, probably didn't get all the value you wanted out of that NATO.
Yeah.
So you
I tried to get my baby dragon to kill the minions, get my giant skeleton on the tower, but
Gotcha. So you know he's going to pump here. You know he has an elixir advantage. Let's see what you do. He pumps behind. Is that like a... When you see the pump behind, is that like an automatic, okay, I'm going to hit that lane 100%?
yeah. If I don't have poison, then that's what I'll do.
Yep. Do you think, as somebody who plays a ton of graveyard, do you think it's ever a good idea to pump behind a tower, or should we always pump in front?
I think you should pump in front, but one tile over to the left, or one tile over to where you have the weakest tower. Yeah, weakest tower, so they can't get that much poison value. Or else, if you pump one tile over, they can get more for poison value.
So always pump in front of the tower and always make it one tile away from the tower that has the most damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes complete sense.
It makes sense to me. You're pumping away from the tower that they've done the most damage to.
Yeah.
Correct. Gotcha. Okay, so here you actually go really aggressive in the left lane.
I don't get that much damage, but I was able to defend in the right, so it's fine.
Yeah. Is that something that you do quite often, is put a lot of pressure so they can't support the other push?
Yeah.
Okay. So I noticed that I wouldn't say you're super passive, but I also wouldn't say that you're super aggressive with graveyard. What to you would be the right and the wrong time to play a graveyard?
In single elixir, I don't like the graveyard poison that much, because they can defend cheaply and just spam the other lane, take your tower, and you'll get like maybe a couple hundred damage. But graveyard is mainly like a type of, it's a win con that you'll take a tower at once. So don't worry if you're struggling to get damage, you'll probably take a tower in one push.
Okay. So you're more than content just waiting until double elixir time if that's what the match calls for, to even use your first graveyard, it sounds like?
Yeah, because in single elixir, it's kind of hard to go graveyard poison and still be able to defend adequately.
Okay. And there you got a great poison, getting the pump, the tower, and the musketeers.
Yeah.
But he kind of had to there. He's kind of in a tricky situation, I feel like.
This is his mistake. He used all of his counters, and I was able to defend and just go opposite lane.
Ooh.
He got some damage, but with 3 musketeers, you want to be getting a tower at once, pretty much. You don't want to be in a position where your miner cycling the tower down. They can defend the miner.
So there, when you played that Dark Prince in the right lane at the bridge, how did you know to pressure there? Like, how did you know that was the right play?
At the end?
Yeah, like your very final Dark Prince, I feel like. Because, like, I guess my question in a more broad sense would be, how do you know when to kind of double down on a really big push, even when it's kind of dying down, and when to kind of stop, or kind of reload?
If you have a giant skeleton down and they're not playing anything for a little bit, you're up in elixir and you can support your push with Baby Dragon and NATO if necessary.
Okay. Yeah.
But if they're playing at even, giant skeleton isn't really that hard to defend, to be honest. So you shouldn't really push into like someone else's push.
Okay. And my final question for you, and probably something I should have asked in the beginning, is with your tornado, are you using it? How often are you using it with, say, a baby dragon or a dark prince, or with giant skeleton, or like, how often are you using it with giant skeleton, or how much are you using it more traditionally just with the splash dark prince and baby dragon?
Sometimes, like, if they drop E-Ways and, like, stuff next to their tower, I'll tornado that, like, into the tower. So Dark Prince can splash both of them and get the giant skeleton close to the tower. And sometimes, like, if they have minion horde and my baby dragon's on offense, instead of poisoning the minion horde, I'll NATO all their troops into the tower so the baby dragon can splash all of it.
Awesome. Okay. Hey, man. I love this deck, and I really loved your tips, and congratulations on going undefeated in the video, in the Grand Challenge, and taking down Ox the Man. Any shout-outs, anything like that before we let you go?
WDMP, it's a practice group.
Okay.
Hudat and Sandstorm.
Awesome, man. Well, huge shout-out to WDMP, Hudat, and Sandstorm. Huge shout-outs, and Dar, thanks again for coming on, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me on.
All right, guys, that's going to do it. We had Dar. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I really felt like this was a fun one. You can check out his player profile and stats in the description below, thanks to Stats Royale. Make sure that you... Actually, today is the video that I'm going to announce the winner for the due recording, so congratulations. So congratulations to that winner. Make sure you go ahead and download the app, though. Certainly the best way to stream and record in high def from your phone. And of course, a huge shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner here on CWA Mobile Gaming. Make sure you check out his information as well in the description below. Thank you so much for watching all the way till the end. Really appreciate it. And as always, take care, guys.